Hey, thank you so much for joining me for today's Daily Dose. Our verse today comes to us out of John chapter 6, verse 35, and it says this. Jesus replied, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never be hungry again. Whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. In my younger years, many moons ago, right, I loved to play volleyball. Two-man beach volleyball was my passion. But in high school varsity, we didn't have such a team. We were, however, lucky enough to have a men's six-man team. I loved to play. I played with passion, and I gave it every ounce of my energy whenever I was on the floor. God had blessed me with many skills that allowed me to be successful at the game. However, there were and are certain things athletes must do to keep themselves game ready. Two of the more important things to do is to eat properly and stay hydrated, such as drinking lots of water before a match. I remember a particular match my junior year where I did neither of those two things. The van ride to the tournament would last about 2 hours, so we brought lots of snacks. Now, I have a thing for salty snacks, maybe you do too, so I dug into my bag of pretzels. I ate nearly the whole thing, we're talking the big bag, and they were good. Additionally, I didn't drink anything after finishing said bag. I forgot my water bottle back at our school. We arrived a little later than anticipated, so we went straight from the van to the court for our first match. About halfway through, I started to feel tight in my calf muscles. After a few more minutes, I began to feel sharp pains in my legs, and then finally it happened. After I jumped up for a spike, when I landed, I crumpled to the floor in pain. Every muscle in both legs were screaming at me. Cramps had set in, and it set in hard. I was pulled for the remainder of the match while I drank gallon after gallon of Gatorade and water. And after about 30 minutes or so, I was finally good to go. In our spiritual life, it's important that we also eat the proper spiritual food and drink plenty of spiritual water in order to keep ourselves in shape. Perfectly enough, both are found in the same place, or in the same person, that is. Jesus is the bread of life and our spiritual water. When we eat and drink of Him on a regular basis, our spiritual lives thrive. When we neglect our time with Him, our spiritual life cramps up. So today and every day, spend time with Jesus. Let Him feed your soul. Drink in His glory, splendor, grace, mercy, and love. Read the beautiful words about Him in Scripture and talk with Him throughout the day. Join others in worshiping Him. Stay game ready, family. Thank you once again for joining me for today's Daily Dose. If you haven't become a subscriber already, I'd love to have you be one. Hit that subscribe button in whatever app you're using to listen to this on, and you'll be notified when new episodes drop. Additionally, it would mean a great deal to me if you would share this podcast with your friends and family on your social media so that I can have them along for the journey as well. You have a great day.